Step 19, establish individual metrics for each employee. Establishing individual metrics for each employee is one of the most effective ways to introduce accountability into your organization. Accountability is one of those things when I do executive coaching that every business owner wants. How do I make my people more accountable, more responsible? But the flip side is equally as true. Employees want to be responsible. They want to be empowered. They want to make sure that they have the guardrails. They know what it takes to be successful in whatever they're required to do. So both sides want the same thing. So setting up an effective performetrics for individual addresses a lot of different concerns, right? Accountability, the unknown, what success look like, all of those things from both the owner's eyes and the employees get taken care of. Now, you need to set this up and make sure that you have metrics for each of the employees prior to any performance reviews. And it's interesting that when I watch organizations do performance reviews, but they don't have clear metrics that they've assigned to an individual, it becomes intuitive, it's subjective. And that doesn't really work if you're an employee, because when subjectivity kicks in and you're doing performance reviews, which has an effect in you climbing that corporate ladder or maybe even your compensation, if you don't get a good score, good feedback, you as an employee think, well, it's because I don't play golf with that person or they don't like me. And there's a million fantasies that we come up with on the reasons why we didn't get a good review. The fact of the matter is maybe the owner, maybe the leader was following a metric, but it wasn't communicated. So one of the things we have to do is to make sure that we understand what it is and we've communicated that with everyone so everyone knows what's expected and what's being measured. That's the key. Because I, as an employee, will either step it up to meet and exceed that expectation or I won't. If I don't, is it because I don't know how to or I don't want to? And those are two big differences. One of the things that will happen when you have metrics for the individual is that you're going to give feedback in a continuous way. We at Sandler have a continuous feedback loop where you're giving people feedback, you're making sure that you have this never-ending process to give feedback, make an adjustment, help them, and making sure that they are evolving as an individual. Because that's important. When you tell somebody to just go change, they don't change on their own. They're going to go through a step-by-step process. You've got to make sure that you've allowed them the opportunity to try it. Also come back and give feedback and continue that process as you go through. Now, it would be easy if it was only one conversation for continuous improvement. But if you have metrics, plural, for an employee, then you're going to have multiple feedback loops going on at all times. Here's what I see. Here's maybe what we should be changing. How do you think that will go? All the way through the continuous feedback loop. But by doing that, it's objective. By doing that, you have process, and you can have a consistent message that will help each and every one of your people improve each and every time you get together. Good luck.
The Road to Excellence, 6 leadership strategies to build a bulletproof business is on sale now at shop.sandler.com. Contact a local Sandler trainer to learn more about our Organizational Excellence Management Training Program, or click subscribe to get notified about future management tips.